What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Randy with RTS Mobile Gaming. I am bringing you another fantastic Foundation Galactic Frontier video for you today. In today's video, we're talking about 3 pro tips for intermediate level players. I am talking your players in the level 18 to 27 range. If you're somewhere in that range, this is probably a video that has some information you want to know. You might already know 1 or 2 of these tips. I can't speak today, and you might learn something new, maybe not. And if you have more things you want to know or other questions you want to ask, post in the comments down below at the end of the video. I love you guys. Long time. Get excited. Here we go. First tip for you guys is the completely free-to-play available hero Lily. This champion is the 2nd strongest champion in the game available right now, and she is an absolute monster who is entirely free-to-play. That was a little cringe how I said that, and I apologize. But not only is she an absolute stud in space combat with an ability that does 2,000 damage unawakened, it goes up by 40% damage when it's fully awakened. She is an absolute killer in space, but she is also a monster on the ground. She has a massive damage ability. She will only be matched in damage by Evan, so if you can get Lily, you definitely want to get her. Let's talk about where you get her, free to play entirely, before we talk about any sort of packs or anything like that, okay? The first place you can get Lily is from the Valor shop. By going to the little shop icon, you can pick up 20 tokens for Lily every single month. By day 31 of your season, you can collect all 40 shards to get Lily entirely free to play. In addition to that, guys, as soon as you summon Lily with 40 shards, she starts at 5 stars. She doesn't start at 1 star like these other heroes. Evan, Lily, and Killer Bee, they all start at 5 stars with a 2nd ability unlocked, so you end up having a crazy strong hero, especially if you're free to play. This is going to be the one for you. And even if you're not free to play, she's still the 2nd strongest hero in the game right now, so you're also going to want her if you're a spender like me. There is a 2nd growth event that happens. It's a 2-day growth event. It happens after the 100 Lord Top 100 Galactic Trader event. It'll happen after the 2nd event. This is going to be a 2-day growth event. The event will come back every once in a while, and through that event, you're going to be able to use speed ups and upgrade ship components and ship cabins and all these things to increase your power. As you increase your power in tiers, you can unlock, I believe it's about 50 Lily shards just as rewards from unlocking the chests. And then if you're able to rank high in the event, you can also get additional Lily shards. A 3rd place you can get her is from the weekly versus event, or I guess the bi-weekly versus event, where you are versing other guilds and other servers every other week. You can get Lily shards by ranking well in that event. So there are 3 locations where you can get Lily shards entirely free to play without even worrying about getting any packs. Speaking of packs, guys, the sponsor for today's video is Lootify. You can join Lootify's Discord in the video description below. Lootify can help you get this $50 pack for $40, offering you 15 to 20% discounts on your in-game packs. Again, thank you to Lootify for sponsoring today's video. The Crew Nexus is the next topic for today's pro tips. The Crew Nexus is an absolutely incredible feature in the game. I'm just spitting words out left and right here. This is going to give you some crazy bonuses, both from equipping the heroic crew, like you can see here. I have 3 heroic crew equipped on my Beam Nexus, but you also get crazy bonuses just from leveling up the Nexus tiers. As you can see, I am currently working on unlocking the 4th hero slot for my ship. I am currently working on stage 6, so I have completed stage 5 for my Beam Nexus. There are a total of 10 stages. After you unlock all 10 stages, the amount of bonuses you get are absolutely crazy, because every time you hit one of these little circles, you're getting a few percent stats, and that really adds up after you do it 10 times. And then, of course, unlocking all of the different heroes will allow you to equip 4 really crazy heroes, giving yourself disgusting bonuses that are actually, in some cases, much better than the bonuses you can get from the research tree, and you're able to power up your Nexus to level 5, unlock 3 heroes, and get great bonuses much cheaper than it would cost you to get the same type of stats in the research tree. Let's take a look at what kind of stats we're getting from the Beam Nexus here. Alright, first of all, I have 3 heroes equipped. I have counterattack damage bonus. There's a bug here that's just supposed to say bonus damage. I have counterattack damage reduction. And I have a crazy amount of normal attack bonus here from Farah. Okay, I have 2 purple heroes, 1 legendary hero equipped, and a disgusting amount of stats. In addition to those special abilities, the heroic crew members are giving me 30% attack, 9% defense, and 9% intelligence. These stats are increased as you add star levels to the crew Nexus. These abilities also will increase every, I believe, 3 or 4 crew levels, crew stars. You will enhance these inherent abilities, and then their stats will continue to go up with every star level that you get. As far as the actual Nexus bonuses themselves, you can see on the screen here, these are from the actual level 5 Nexus I have. 15% counterattack reduction, normal attack damage bonus, normal attack damage reduction, 4.5% bonus HP, 9% attack, 7% int, and 8% def. All those stats combined make my beam ship an absolute monster, and I promise you, I have people that only have their Nexus at 2 or 3, and they're really not getting a whole lot of stats. It is not difficult to get your Nexus to level 5. You unlock a 3rd hero. I really recommend you push to level 5 as fast as possible. Just to compare it to my Ion Nexus, at level 3 you unlock a 2nd hero. The stats for my Ion Nexus are dramatically lower. They're still really nice, so you should still definitely push your Nexus to level 3 if that's all you can do, that's fine. But as free to play, you should be able to get at least 1, if not 2 of your Nexuses to level 5 within the first month or 2 of the game. In addition to the crew Nexus, you also unlock the ability to summon new crew members through this crew member recruitment button. This can be found within your actual energy Nexus. You click on crew and you're able to click on crew recruitment. These deep space beacons that you need to summon the crew are available as entirely free to play through 4 different in-game shops and other events. I highly recommend that you purchase all of your deep space beacons from the shops and the in-game events every single week, because you can get hundreds of these summonings for free as free to play. The last pro tip today is going to be about Flagship components, guys. Flagship components are absolutely insane. I'll be doing a detailed video walking you through all there is to know about Flagship components. But for today's pro tips, I think it's really important while you're waiting for my component video to come out that you don't start eating your purple and yellow materials, your purple and yellow components as you start to replace them or upgrade them. For example, as you can see here, I have a legendary component for my control cube. This thing is an absolute stud. It's really, really great. It has great stats. But I have not consumed my prior purple component, and I'm going to show you why. Just comparing stats here, you can see that my purple component on paper has 30,000 less power. Who really cares about power? What does that actually mean? If you look at the actual stat comparison of these two components, I am losing 44 int and intelligence and attack if I swapped from my level 24 legendary to my level 40 epic, but I would be gaining 3% crit damage. So in actuality, even though I have this legendary piece, my old level 40 purple is even better. And if I equip that right now, you can see that I'm actually in the future able to use the breakthrough feature on this to add a crazy amount of stats. If I break through this component from level 40 to 50 by consuming 4 other purple pieces of equipment here, I am going to be able to add an additional 9% crit damage and a crazy amount of stats to this item. So it's really important that you don't get rid of your purple components. Do not get rid of them. Do not consume them. Save them for breakthrough of other purple components. Absolutely imperative, super important you guys do that, and I can't stress that enough because, again, even at level 40 you saw that this component is slightly better than the legendary that I have, but at level 50 it's massively better than the legendary level 30 component. So if you have a ship full of 5 level 50 purple components and you're looking at, okay, maybe I should switch into these 2 legendaries at a level 30, you're probably losing a ton of stats. Okay, so that's it. Again, a long, detailed video on components will come out in the future. Stay tuned for that. But for now, definitely do not get rid of your purples. Save them for breakthrough events. And don't just break through equipment any day of the week. Tomorrow for me is a flagship upgrading event. I am waiting for the flagship upgrading event in order to break through multiple pieces of equipment, including this beautiful GeoMover 42 thruster. This sucker is ready to break through. I have all the components I need. I am going to add a ton of crit rate to this piece of equipment tomorrow in just about 20 hours. I'm super stoked about it. And absolutely, again, don't waste your purples. Don't just consume them. I could easily I could easily go to the upgrade button. I could do this. I could do auto add. I could level this thing up, and I could well, I'm going to max out the EXP. But if I didn't max out the EXP, I could accidentally hit auto add enough times. And by the way, if you do that, it will add a purple. If you auto add enough times, it will add a purple to this in order to consume it to give yourself EXP. So be really careful doing that, all right? Okay, I have now ranted at you for plenty of minutes. If you guys liked today's content, if you found it interesting, if you learned even one thing, please help me out with a like and sub. And also, thank you again to Ludify for sponsoring today's video. Randy out.